All right, so over the years, I've checked out a number of products from Baseus, from power banks that you can use to charge your devices, to Type-C hubs that you can use with your computer, to earbuds. They have a ton of awesome tech. And today we're checking out their Security in One Outdoor Camera Kit. And as you can see, it comes with 2 cameras as well as the home station, works with Google Home, also works with Alexa. Go ahead and take a look at the back here. So this is a wireless system. Each one of the cameras has a 7,800 milliamp hour battery pre-installed, and they're claiming that you can get up to 210 days of battery life on a single charge. Now, they're claiming that that number is going to be with 10-second video clips up to 30 videos per day. Where you plan on installing the camera does matter. Obviously, if you install it somewhere where there's a ton of activity throughout the day, that is going to impact your battery life. So just keep that in mind. Now, as far as storage, the home station does include 16 gigabytes of built-in storage, but it can be expanded up to 16 terabytes, which is a ton of space. So if that's something you're interested in, you do have that option. As far as resolution, you're getting 2K, high clarity. You have 145 degrees as far as field of view on each of the cameras, IP67, dust, water resistant, and most importantly, there's no subscription fee. So I know that's going to be a big seller for quite a few people. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. We're going to get it set up. So right here is everything that comes inside the box. Again, you have the home station, which is going to be this right here. You have the 2 cameras right there, 2 mounting devices right here. This is going to be the power cord or the power supply for the home station, I'm assuming. You got a USB-A to Type-C charging cable for your cameras. You got an Ethernet cable right here. I believe you connect this to the home station and then connect the home station to your router. And then you have some mounting hardware, and then you have some paperwork. So really quick, this is the home station right here. And just to show you how you would go about installing a hard drive if you want to expand the storage, you can just pop this plate on the top, kind of pop it off like that. See, you have a really tiny screw right there. I've already unscrewed it, but once you unscrew it, you can pull this out right here, and right in there is where you would install the hard drive. So we'll put that back in there. And then as far as the details for the type of hard drive that you would need, it tells you that right here on the quick start guide. And something I just now realized is that this plate is actually magnetic on here. So as you can see, if I take it off and then just get it close, it just kind of pops back into place. So I thought that was actually really cool. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and we're going to hook the home station up to power supply. And then we also want to get our Ethernet cord. That's not the Ethernet cord. This is the Ethernet cord. And we want to hook this up to our router, our internet router. And then we're going to download the Baseus security app. And from there, that's going to start the installation process. So far, everything's been incredibly easy. The app literally walks you through step by step as far as adding the home station to your Wi-Fi network, and then from there, adding the individual cameras to the home station. All right, so now let's take a look at the overall app interface and just show you some of the options that you have. Right here, this is just kind of like the home screen. You can see it shows you the home station, tells you that it's online. And then you have your 2 different camera feeds right there. So if you want to pull up the live feed for either one, all you got to do is press the play button on either one. So for example, this backdoor camera I have set up, click on that right there, give it a couple seconds. And I like that it comes up very, very quickly anytime you click on it. So it just kind of shows you what's going on. If you want to go full screen, you can click this little square icon right there. So we'll tap that. And as you can see, it shows you the full screen view. And then if you want to zoom in, you have that option. You can just use 2 fingers and kind of pinch wherever you're looking to zoom. So let's actually go back. And then down here, you've got some other options as well. If you want to record this session that you're looking at, you can press record. If you want to take a screenshot, you can press capture. It takes a screenshot, saves it to your camera roll of your phone. You've got the spotlight function. Each camera has a built-in spotlight. So during the nighttime, if the camera detects movement, you can actually turn that on and you can get color footage at night. So that's definitely really cool. You have the alert option. So let's actually do that just so I can show you really quick here. So if I press that, you can see that's how it sounds. And it's just a typical, kind of burglar alarm type sound. Let's go ahead and turn that off. So yeah, you have that option as well. Let's say you got a notification on your phone, you see that somebody's at your door and you want to use that to try and deter them away. You have that option. And then right here, night vision, it just allows you to change the different default night vision modes. So you can have black and white night vision. And then, like I said, you can have the spotlight night vision where it'll automatically come on anytime it detects motion during the nighttime. So that's definitely very useful. And then for any particular camera, if you click on this little calendar icon up there, that will take you to the events for that camera. So these are all the different clips anytime that the camera has detected any motion. You can see this is for today, July 12th. If we want to go to yesterday, you simply click that left arrow icon and you can just keep track of all your different clips like so. Very, very useful. And then we can go back, and then if you click this icon in the right hand corner there, this takes you to some additional settings. You have your power management settings right here. So you can click that, and this gives you some different options as far as how the camera will go about recording motion clips. For example, how long, and all of those things are going to impact your battery life. So it kind of gives you a breakdown of each different setting, and it lets you choose which setting that you want to go with. So you can definitely take a look at that. If we go back, you have your detection settings. This is where you can change the sensitivity of your motion detection. You can set up activity zones. So if you only wanted to get alerts for motion activity directly by your door, you could do that. So we just click this plus icon and we can just set that up right over the door if we wanted to do that. So that's just a good way to help you avoid unnecessary notifications on your phone. And then another thing I like is that you have the option to choose the detection type. So you can have all, meaning that it'll detect and notify you of any movement. And then you have human. So if you only wanted to notify you when there is movement or detection of an actual human. That way, if you got neighborhood cats, squirrels running around that might trigger the camera to send you a notification, you can avoid all that and you're not getting unnecessary notifications on your phone. You got some other options in here as well. Audio settings, you can change speaker volume, alarm volume if you want it to be a little bit louder. Aside from that, that's pretty much the gist of this system, this Baseus outdoor security camera system. Very straightforward, super easy to get set up and installed. It's wireless, and it's actually really comparable to a lot of the popular wireless cameras out there. And actually what I've been using for the past couple years is the Blink system. So I have a couple of those set up around the house as well. And just to give you a quick comparison, let me actually pull up the same camera that I have on my back patio door, just so I can show you kind of how things compare between the two. And that's one thing I like about the Baseus so far. Anytime I want to access one of the cameras, it comes up very, very quickly. If you notice, the Blink app, it kind of took a little bit longer to get that video feed up. So that's one thing that I have noticed so far. So this is just a direct comparison. The cameras are pretty much in the same area, and you can see that the Baseus camera has a much wider field of view. So you can see much more over here, all the way into the grass. And also I think that overall image just looks a little bit better on the Baseus as well. You can still zoom in with either one, as you can see. And you can kind of compare and see what you think about each one. But other than that, like I said, the Baseus apps, it just seems to be a little bit quicker, a little bit snappier. For example, if I just go to the events tab, anytime I want to pull up a video clip, it does it very quickly. So I can just click on that. You can see it just starts playing automatically. There's not really any buffering or anything. And I can go down the list here, click on that one. It starts playing immediately, as you can see. Turn it sideways, get that full view there. And it's just very, very quick. Whereas with the Blink setup, I have a local storage setup going on with this one as well. I'm not using the cloud service or the cloud subscription. And with this one, anytime I want to pull up any of the motion clips, let's just pick a random one here. It takes a few seconds to access that. So that's something that I definitely prefer when it comes to the Baseus. So that's pretty much the experience in a nutshell. The unboxing, the setup, the app and everything. As you can see, the Blink is just now coming up here. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the experience that you're going to get with the Baseus outdoor security camera. So far, for the money, I think it's well worth it. I think it's very comparable to some of the popular ones out there. And yeah, if you need a very simple outdoor setup, 2 cameras, front door, back door type thing, I think this is an excellent choice. So make sure you check out the link in the description if you're interested. And last time I checked, there were some coupons or discount codes available on Amazon that would knock that price down even more. Aside from that, appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you in the next one.